All right, we're starting to show up a little bit, yeah. starting to be here. Starting to be here. It's a very important thing with which to be here, right? Okay, so hoping that I can be heard, I can be understood, right? Oh, that's not how that's not what's supposed to happen here. All right. Let's get back into the game. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's... Alright, hold up. That's my background, by the way. Hey, you can hear the music. That's not bad. Alright, top chat, so chop chat, live chat. I don't know why that's happening. That needs to just stay full screened. Whatever. Oh, no. It's already launched. Okay. We're gonna stay in here, okay? We're gonna mess with stuff over there right now. You guys just keep seeing my screen. Oh, hey, Hunter. Thank you for joining the stream. We are... Okay. We do need to turn this... Well, we'll keep the music on for now as we do our intro. I guess be prepared to see... Well, let's just click on this first, right? So, guys, alright, I think the audio level is good. That's it for our sound test. This is going to be interesting how this game works with full screen. It might have to be a setting that I change, but other than that, it is time to rock and roll and to start our stream today. Hello, everybody. My name is Nicholas Khan, and welcome to another stream, our bonus Saturday stream. And yes, today is a different kind of game. A game that's very near and dear to my heart. Very special. I absolutely love this game. Before we get into that, let's do a little bit of cached introductions. Prepare to see my wallpaper again. I mean, we are playing the Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so that's a little bit of a plug for that. But of course, we have actually today we have water. Drink your water, kids. It's healthy. It's my other games. Don't worry about it. Yeah, those are a lot of the apps I use. So there you go. You can see that we have water and we have diet soda, the type to be revealed later. That being said, for those introductions, it's time for our song, and we're going to do our regular stream jingle. So enjoy that. Hello, Clan. It's time for another stream today. I know you may be stressed out from dealing with the day, but it's time to have some fun, so put those cares away. We're about to go to digital lands far away. Video games are oh so fun and help us to escape, but they also tell stories that help us to relate. Who knows where this will take us, the places we will go, but let's find out together, cause it's time to start the show. Alright, it is time to start the show, and time to click on the subtitles or whatever so we can figure out what is going on here so that we can actually play and not keep going back to my background. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you guys see it though, this is Xenoverse 2 on PC. I usually play on PlayStation 4. I have it on PC now, so that might lead to some that might lead to some stuff in the future. So to give you a little bit we're gonna need to fix this. But I don't know if I did my name. Of course, I'm Nicholas Khan, your favorite alien dinosaur man. Playing games for you. Today we're playing the Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition, which just came out like 2 days ago. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? I have. Well, no, I haven't played it. I have watched it, but this is my first time actually playing it like myself. So I'm gonna say no, and I'm so excited. I just until the computer is barely visible. I love it. Barely, yeah. Okay, I can't see it there. I usually like to keep the settings like more or less normal. I can barely see it there. And we have to adjust it. Give or take 2 hours to mod the game. Yeah, Hunter. We're not doing a Sunday stream, so we'll have to wait for some modded Xenoverse content. We'll probably... I mean, we're still going to do a lot with the, non-modded game. But that's why that is there, just so you know, Clan. Some cool stuff coming up the pipeline. Please enter the current time. What time is it? I am an EST, so we are going to, what is it? It is 5:13. I was only 8 minutes late. All right. Confirm. I think. Yes? No? Maybe so? Yes. I'm gonna wait till it turns 5:14. Wait. Wait a second. This needs to be PM. Hold up. Is it gonna switch to PM if I... Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's a PM right now. But what I want to explain about this game, by the way, is that this is one of the greatest, most intriguing, thought-provoking games I've ever played. Well, I guess watched, right? I watched my boy Matt Pat, not my boy as in I know him, I don't. It'd be awesome. So, you know, if he wants to do a collab, just go Klan, be like, hey, you know, Matt Pat on game theory and film theory and food theory. Nicholas Khan sent us. You want to do a collab with him? Do a video on him? Whatever. But he played this game on GT Live. Oh, accessibility settings, awesome. And I thought it was just so cool. So I'm super excited to play this. I cannot describe to you how excited I am to play this. Here we go. All right, settings. Field of view. That's not what I want. General. Invert wide. No. Presentation? Video. Okay. VSync, full screen, borderless at the gate. I want completely full screen. Okay. Let's see if that works. Still doesn't work. Okay. Settings. Maybe if we do windowed. Let's try windowed. If we do windowed, I think maybe it won't do the same thing. Yeah, apply resolution, that's fine. Wow, you hear this? People are talking. Interesting. I want to see if it's gonna... No, it still does it. I don't know how to fix this. If you know how to fix it, Klan, let me know. But we're just gonna end up flashing up to that for a while, I guess. I don't know. I do not know. So it's gonna be an interesting game today. That is for sure. Because none of that actually worked, right? And I don't know why none of that worked. Ugh. There's so much stuff I have to click on my other screen that's really going to mess us up here. But we're going to try to roll with this the best that we can. And we're just going to hop into the game and play it. Alright, technical difficulties. Can't really figure it out, but it's fine. It's fine. Sets the game's window. What is that? So I'd rather have full screen, right? General. We go to back. That's fine. So I think we should just begin the game, right? Because, are you excited? I'm excited. So I need to be able to see this actually. So there is one thing I need to move around. And all right, now we're back and we're going to just begin the game. All right, no more of this technical difficulty stuff. We're just going to go. The end is never the end. The end is never the end. What we're trying to do, Hunter, is like make sure that if I click off on a different screen because I need to test some of my like stream stats or whatever on my second monitor, that this game does not
the story of a man named Stanley.
Go back to my background.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh, wow.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
How many buttons?
Orders came to him through a monitor.
This is really loud right now.
Telling him what buttons to push.
I didn't realize it was going to be this loud.
How long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Happy, huh?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
He
Something that would
self-aware?
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Never forget.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
It took
no
him an
one
hour
had showed up to give him instructions,
to
call a
realize that
meeting,
nothing was happening?
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna definitely take down the sound on this. Settings, begin the game again. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, main volume, adjust the overall game volume. Yeah, maybe music volume needs to go down a little bit because that music was super loud. I'm just gonna do overall game volume, right? We'll take that down to 70. That should be fine. If we go back to video, because it is in full screen, windowed I thought would work, but windowed didn't work. So like we'll roll with this, Clan. But the reason I love this game so much, by the way, because we'll just talk as we go. It's like this is a game that is so intriguing. Borderless windowed, yeah, that's what it started in. Hunter, I don't know how much that will work, but we're just gonna continually play the game. It'll be fine. We can click on things, right? But the thing that I love about this game is that it's such an interesting experience. Like, when I was watching Pat play it, and from what I know of the game, obviously, you know, this is an expanded version of this, but the whole thing is that, like, you don't interact with other people.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Crazy.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And it's all about like the nature of choice in video games, and maybe choice as a deeper philosophical concept as well. But this is what the whole game is about. Like the narrator tells you, you can do this, you can do that, you discover different things, and like there's tons of different endings. And of course, since it's the deluxe edition, there will be even more.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Huh. Look at all these people. Let's look at the controls, by the way, because I don't actually know them on... Okay. Forward, back, oh, jump. You can jump with space, and I guess you can click on stuff. Okay. Super, super simple controls, because, like, that's kind of the point of the game. You know? I like work. I just hate my boss. Mile. Interesting. Why does he have 2 cups there? Why are there stuff on the floor? And look, the windows don't show us an outside. Achievement locked, you can't jump. I've been trying to jump. Oh! I just turned it off. Can I close this? Whoa. Okay, so this is gonna be super cool to just explore this and like see all the things that are like different and interesting. I am super excited to just experience this alongside you guys. Oh, wait, can I turn that back on? Oh, there was something I could have read there. So this is basically like definitely one of those hidden lore type of games, and like what is actually going on, it's hard to say. But maybe we should follow the beginning path, you know? The path set out for us first before we go trying to do anything else. See what kind of story it leads us on. 417. I'm just like, oh, this... I hate Mondays. What day is it? Well, it's Saturday for us. That's fun. Whee! Can't open any of these doors. Alright, admittedly, like, this is not a jump scare kind of game, but those hallways, you know, look kind of creepy that they're just, like, not furnished and stuff.
When
Ooh,
Stanley
this is our
came
first
to
choice.
A set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, should we be a rebel right away? I don't think so. I think we'll go the way they want us to go. Can't open it. What is that? That's just a plant. It's so crazy, like, this came out like 11 years after the original game. I'm sure there's gonna be so much new stuff. That's why I said the end is meant for the end.
There was not a single person here either.
Do not alter without consulting Whiteboard Manager.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Who's the boss? Is it us? I don't think it's us. Do not alter without consulting Whiteboard Manager. R.I.P. Franz? Did somebody die? You just put the RIP just right up in the corner. Okay. Super respectful. Meeting room, floor, XXS, group, cable, planning, meeting schedule, targets, weekly targets, admin, marketing Mondays. Ew. Okay. Nobody's here. Can I erase anything? Number of slides. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide? What? Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging you, stop. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. Interesting. Synergize core values. Oh, this is gonna be some kind of boring meeting where it's like, love your boss. Your boss does nothing wrong. It's behind the door. Nothing. Look at those lights. Look at how they're put in. Broom closet? Let me open the closet. Why'd that door close?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Hey, there could be something here. You don't know?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
See, you see how, like, sassy the narrator gets, too? He's mad that I'm just, like, staying in here. And, like, not doing anything.
That Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
I'm
exploring. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is,
maybe I want
he's
to clean.
Literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Oh, hello, Tyrell. Thanks for joining the stream. We are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. It just came out this week, and I'm super excited because I love this game.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
This is how sassy the narrator is.
Here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because in the original game, everyone did this. And I only watched the Let's Play.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
So I want to do it myself.
Stanley walked past the broom closet. At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Maybe in the original game.
Thought to mention it.
It's been 11 years.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Did you guys get the broom closet ending? I want to see if he says anything else. I'm just gonna stand here. This is gonna be the stream.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Oh!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
He's
also,
so
Stanley
mad.
is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh my goodness! He is so mad that we're still in here.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
I'm still moving.
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Still moving.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
I'm wearing headphones. They can't hear it.
Is dead. They have fallen prey
to any nobody else in my apartment right now.
Human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Oh my goodness, narrator.
Please
okay.
remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right.
See, that's the point of it.
Done that. Just step out into the hallway.
I want to see if there's any more. I want to see if there's any more. Nothing. 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 Come on, show me the money. Show me the broom closet. I gotta know. I gotta know. Alright. I guess that's the broom closet ending, right? I guess it's time to leave. Ugh.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Wait, let's go back in. Let's go back in. What is he gonna say?
You too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
This is so
Perhaps
great.
There's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. The fish? Fungus? Look, You can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
That was so great. All right, I don't think we're gonna get that again. Man, that was funny. All right, I think we're finally ready to leave. And then if we go back in. All right, yeah, we've gotten everything we can out of here. We're gonna keep going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Why is that locked? It's scary. Whoa, it's all fancy up here. Ooh, executive bathroom. Ooh, look at the toilet. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Extreme bathrooms. All right. Why is that water cups? Are those for candles? Nobody won't be drinking water in the same place that you know, you're doing a dookie, stinking up the place. Nasty. All right. Yeah. Can I see myself? I can't. I need to clean this mirror. What kind of soap is that? It's green, so like maybe it's a lime. All right, let's go talk to our boss, I guess. I don't like when the doors close automatically. It's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. The beige pages? What's in here? Nothing? Okay. What if our boss isn't here? Nobody's here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
And the most expensive boss. Sewage illness by Claude Money. He said 2845, right? Why has he got a whole bunch of books? This is a huge office.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Think he's trying to tell us something. How's the sound, by the way? I think it's probably a little loud. I'm gonna go and just lower the voice volume just a little bit. Like, just to like 90.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's probably fine. All right, let's keep going.
2845.
2845. So I'm not supposed to know this, but I know.
Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Whoa.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I don't know if I want to now. I'm kind of scared. Alright, link plus. This isn't even finished. Is the cake a lie? Alright, I'm gonna take a sip of water before we keep going. I want to swallow it in case something scary happens. The best part about this being an updated version with like new story and new endings is that like I literally don't know. This is too dark. This is too dark. Yeah. Controls. General. Field of view. Presentation. I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't think I can fix that. Oh, what? Interact is E. Or can it also be click? Reset keypad. I didn't know there was more. Alright. Man, okay. I don't want to begin the game again. So it's really dark here. We'll just keep going. Wait, that's the only... Huh. This... Okay. Why do I feel like... This is so creepy. Okay. But yeah, the best part about, like, it being updated is that, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? So I don't know if it's gonna end the same way. It's gonna be different somehow.
Into the building,
Like, there's gonna be so much that I really don't know.
He felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Pushing buttons.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
What? No. No. I'm putting my scared face on. I'm just like, you know, just a little wary. A little wary.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Flight is on. Call EXT914 immediately. Did he say Mind Control Facility? Oh, yeah. Escape? That looks scary. Mind Control Facility. Okay. Alright. Maybe that was a trick.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Okay.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I do. Going full force. Man, thought I was supposed to be able to jump. But I can't. I don't want to jump now. Why is there another office? With weird computers? What is that?
Now
Whoa.
the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Employee fired. CCTV. But it's not even showing people. It's just showing empty desks. Whoa. Well, I'm free. Born free. Wow, the fact that we're not listening to any music right now also makes it creepy. You can crouch. Interesting. That's... push this.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
But
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Probably.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
I would accept that it's here. I just want to break it now.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
This is a commentary on us, like being the player, because we're controlling Stanley.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Mind control status offline.
Or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Once and for all. We gotta stop it. But that would mean the game would no longer be there. Because I'm pretty sure this story, is the commentary of us being the player, because we're mind controlling Stanley. Everything Stanley is doing is because of what we're saying, right? I'm probably gonna go to the main menu and brighten this up a little bit after we finish this one, but I guess the darkness adds to the creepy vibes, the creepypasta. What is the origin of creepypasta, Klan? Let me know. Ooh, purple. I like these lights. Yeah, so as we go through these endings, we'll try to, like, understand what they mean. We'll talk about them. We'll meditate on the message it's telling us. But this one is like definitely about like how there's it's also like how you don't actually have free will in games because there's a set story path in front of you. Like it's like kind of the main commentary of the game, but you can break it, but you also can't.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Everything it stood for, he knew. Okay, well, we'll see what happens if we do it. Yeah. Okay.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I'm very uncertain right now.
Was it over?
I hope so.
Yes. Oh. He had won.
This is such a short story.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
But literally,
freedom was mere moments away.
He didn't break out. Everybody just didn't show up.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Yeah, there's so much we don't know.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
So he was selfish?
It was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Happiness.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
How to feel?
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
There's outside.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Creepypasta is a portmanteau of creepy and copypasta. The idea being to make a creepy story and spread it everywhere through copying and pasting elsewhere. What's a portmanteau? I remember English class, but not that explicitly. It's like a combination. So the creepy is the creepy story. The pasta is copy and paste. So basically you make a creepy story and you copy and paste it. I wonder if I can like not go. Doesn't give you that option. See? I can't go back if I want to. Go save my coworkers. See, there is no true freedom. There is no true choice. I'm still stuck in the story the narrator wants to tell. You see?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Essentially play on words or combination of words? Oh,
right
cool.
Now,
thank you, Hunter.
Things were meant to happen.
See?
And Stanley was happy.
Meant to happen? Okay. You know what I mean? Achievement life. Beat the... Oh, well, that's it. All right. Thank you for watching. Clan be as daring as a no, I'm kidding. We're not done. Whoa, we're here again? Settings. Settings might be different. Show subtle background opacity. Oh, general. Reset. Settings, language. Mutation, subtitle size. Show subtitles. Yeah, I want subtitles on. I want to go back and I want to go quit to menu. And I want to see exact definition. A word blending the sounds and combining the meanings of two others. For example, motel from motor and hotel. Or brunch from breakfast and lunch. Oh, so you blend two words together. So it's the fusion dance, but with grammar. Okay. Fusion participle. Alright, I'm just being dumb now, I know. I'm just fixing a little thing in the background. Just give me a second. You guys can look at my lovely background again. Lovely wallpaper. Which is not like a CC free image. So, you know, maybe copyright strike. That'd be awful. That'd be terrible. Reset settings to the default values. I don't want to do that. Presentation. I just want to make the like darkness different, but I don't. No. Fine. Fine. That's fine. Or just begin the game. I don't think it's going to tell us that same thing in the beginning, is it? Oh, no, we can click to skip it. So if we skip it, it does this. So I want to see what happens if we press on the machine. So we're going to test these things little by little, right? Nothing in here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I want to find them. Let's read some of the stuff that's on these computers. Whoa, I turned it off again. Can I go in here? Wait, 427.
Stanley went
Now
around
it's locked.
touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Listen, narrator, I know there's a lot of hidden stuff. You know there's a lot of hidden stuff. You know I'm gonna go touch every little thing. You know?
Yeah. I do what I want. Yeah, I'm not my Nicholas Khan.
Anyway. What does that say? Can we read it? If I crouch, can I read it? No. Okay.
Let me out of here. Let me out. Let me escape. Ah!
So it's interesting, right? He said this is the way it's meant to be, and Stanley had happiness. So it's like, even though he had freedom, he didn't, because he was still following the path set in front of him. He was still following the story, right? So he didn't actually have his freedom. Whoa. Big brain thoughts, like can we sharpen a pencil? Why are everybody so messy in this office, bruh?
I want to see everything.
Try everything. Whoa, I'm on top of the desk. Almost, kind of. Can I turn that on? No. What's that say? I can't read it. Whoa, I turned it off. Be my Valentine. Oh, okay. Can I go in here? No. Why are these all open? Oh, I can go back. Cool. It'll let me do that. Whoa, I didn't see this. Huh. Okay. 415? 416? Can I open this? No. Intriguing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we'll go through the one on the left. Oh, Jim Productions, Justin Miller, thank you for joining the stream. Maybe freedom was his award for obedience. Wow, okay. That's... Whoa, we're getting into super deep concepts today, aren't we? Look at this. Look at this. The closet is gone. That is the closet ending. He got so annoyed that he removed it from the game. Look at that. Give yourselves a clap on the hand. A pat on the back, Klan. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We did it. We got the closet ending. That's hilarious. It's just not even there. Okay. So that being said, we're just gonna keep going through this then.
Yet
We're gonna
there
go
was
back
not
to
a
where we
single
were.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Wait,
up
no,
to
it's
his boss's
back!
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, we just didn't get there then.
Oh, no,
There's
not
more.
again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay, so I think the third time we do this, it will be gone from here. But yes, JM Productions, I was wrong about where the closet was. But he's not gonna say anything. He's not even gonna acknowledge us. Will we do this? Will we close it? Then we go back in? Nope. All right. It's funny.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I think on one of the endings you can like walk, like climb out of the window and it takes you someplace. Is anything different here? Oh. Oh, this is different. Look at this. To be rich. Is it a crime? To commit crimes. Isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Okay. Because that's not creepy. Can I flush the toilet? Extreme bathrooms and Time. Time magazine? They couldn't show the full thing, I guess, because of copyright. But they showed part of it. No more of this. Can I turn this on? No. Why are there 2 phones over here? My man's has 2 phones. Can I sit down? Seems comfy. No, it's just a plant. Again, the piano. Can't do
Stepping into
nothing.
his manager's office, Stanley was
Yes.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began
nobody.
wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Desperate for
But his
clues.
attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Yes.
What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret
Huh.
that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
Wait a second, Clan.
2845.
Do you
But
notice?
of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I'm pretty sure the narrator said more stuff this time than the first time we went here.
Stanley just sat up, yet incredibly, by simply
Huh.
pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
This gets
by
creepy
sheer luck.
real quick.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yeah, what else is here? Whew. This gets scary real quick. I'm just saying. I'm not just saying because I am saying, but you know what I mean. Well, time to take another sip of water. Loading, loading, loading. So I want to go all the way to the end and press on. I want to press on the mic.
Stanley
button.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
See? Is that the real escape? The escape from this predetermined story about freedom that actually isn't freedom at all? We'll find out next time. There's even a camera here. We're being watched.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
But we can't go back now.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to
I don't want to
himself.
find out. I want to go back to
He
work.
had the strength to find out.
We have to. Whoa. Hey, I'm on top of the desk now. Look at that. Ugh. Let me up. It's funny, there's a jump button and I got an achievement from like trying to jump because it actually wouldn't let me.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom means nothing in the workplace anyway. I don't think that's a new concept for any of
This
us.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Is this a commentary
Was this
on
the only
people
reason
playing
he
video
was
games
happy with his
too?
boring job?
Because
That
we
his
just keep doing
emotions had
stuff
been
in games and people
manipulated
have to do
accept
it and just
blindly?
enjoy it for the character? Right? Like all the random
No.
like
He
robots we
refused to
destroy in an
believe it.
MMO.
He couldn't accept it. His own
Can I make a
life
suggestion
in
for the next time
someone
you're in the
else's
boss's office?
control?
Sure.
Never.
Yeah,
It was
do you want us to do the
unthinkable.
keypad wrong
Wasn't
and
it?
see what happens?
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
Yeah, JM, let me know what
blind
you
to
guys
the
want me to
world?
test out and I'll do it.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
Can I go up the
Controls
steps?
labeled with emotions.
No.
Happy, or sad, or content.
Wait, there's...
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this
Interesting.
very place. And as the cold reality of his
There's stuff
past
here.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Should we, though? That's the question. Should we? We'll go all words. Words are escaping me right now. Because it's just, I mean, this is so great, guys. I do love this. System power. I'm making a different choice.
When at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
On.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I
After
did.
They kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
Want to
Is
see
that
what
you
happened?
wanted? Control?
Oh.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Wow, this is
But
gonna
you
be
need
really
to
different.
Understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were
Yes.
supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
Maybe I don't want
If
to
you
follow
want to
the
throw my
predetermined
story
path
off
for me.
track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's
What?
emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated
No,
without
no,
proper
no,
DNA
no.
identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your
can't do
story
anything
now.
here.
Shape it to your heart's desires.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy
Wow,
it.
he would be a
Mere
vindictive
moments until
GM,
the
wouldn't he?
bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
5?
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're
He's
going.
mad that
All
I'm
this
not doing what he
means.
wanted me to
I barely
do.
know where to start.
Well, look at all this.
What's that?
4?
You'd like to
Correct.
know where your co-workers are?
Yes.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
No.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die.
No!
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Okay.
I erased them. I turned
1.
off the machine. I set you free.
2?
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
This,
Sometimes
yes.
when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing
What?
buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Disabled? But,
Other times,
there's other
I let
versions
the
of
office
this?
sink into the ground,
What?
swallowing everyone inside.
Because
or I
you're
let
in
it burn
control,
to a crisp.
not me.
I have
You're
to say
power
this,
hungry.
though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
Are you evil?
Watching you try to make sense
just
of
like chaotic
everything and
neutral.
take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see
Huh.
it go. But I'm
Don't-
sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around
5?
will be even better.
Oh, okay.
My goodness,
Oh,
only
no,
34
no.
seconds
We're
left.
supposed to
But
press-
I'm enjoying this so much. You
5
know what?
first?
To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Oh, thank you. You have 3
These
attempts
are
remaining.
precious additional seconds, Stanley.
What's next?
Time
I did
doesn't
5.
grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter,
Correct?
Stanley?
10?
Is it that you
4?
have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah?
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Huh.
Running from button to
Wait.
button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yeah.
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me.
But nothing
Why would
will?
you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Wait, can I get up there? Is that 4?
Stanley.
Oh, this is
You're
creepy.
in for quite a disappointment.
Don't
But
worry,
here's
I
a
see your
spoiler
comment,
for you.
GM. I'll read it after
That
this
timer
stuff.
isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
4?
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want
Huh.
to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
I will beat you.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so
Goodbye.
you can't.
What?
Take a look at the
What?
clock, Stanley.
What?
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
No.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
No.
No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will
Four.
you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count.
There is no
It's all the
choice.
same to me, all a part of the joke.
No!
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
I like the music in this ending, by the way. Whoa. Okay. So, that or just do nothing. If you don't do anything but put in the right code for long enough, I won't. If you do anything but put in the right code for long enough, I won't spoil it. I actually ran a little bit, you know, so you can close that happening. Okay, so we'll go there. All right, we'll go there, JM, and then we won't do anything else. That is such an interesting ending.
What could it mean?
That, like,
Stanley decided
literally
to go
there
to
was
the
nothing
meeting
you
room.
can do, and you just have
Perhaps he
to
had simply
accept your
missed a
inevitable
memo.
doom. Alright, I remember this from when Pat played it. Yeah, we put an input in each time we do something. Whew. I wonder if there's a way to
Stanley came
win
to a
in
set
that
of
ending.
two
I don't
open
think there
doors.
is.
He entered the door on his left.
It said you had 3 attempts left, though. Like, is there a way to win? We're gonna go straight back up there,
Yet
though.
there was not a single person here either.
Maybe we'll
Feeling a
tips
wave
for
of
not getting fired,
disbelief,
talk less, don't
Stanley
believe in the
decided to
amazing
go
work all the
up
time
to
every
his
day with no
boss's
inspection
office,
of promotion or
hoping he might
recognition.
find
Don't
an
get
answer
fired.
there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker, let it ball up inside you, take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Oh wow. Wait, that's I knew something like this happened. I knew something like this happened. That is great. Look at this. Look at this. Where's my laughing face? That's my sad face. I am kind of sad at that last ending though. That's funny. That's what I remember happening.
Coming to a staircase,
Yes.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Huh? Why this man got like an entrance right from the stairs? I keep forgetting it opens this way. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffer for losses, then that's what the boss chose. So you're saying you take credit and responsibility for everything? Wow, the narrator does not like the broom closet. He does not, because it's not actually a part of his story. He gets mad when we want to do things different, which is kind of a commentary on some GMs in tabletop. If
The
you play
moment he
tabletop.
entered his manager's office, Stanley
My GM isn't like
froze
that.
in
My
his
GM's
tracks.
really good.
Not a living soul anywhere.
So I'll just wait
Could
and let
he
this
really
happen.
be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take.
That's
he
fine.
fell to his knees, bursting
See,
into
he's
half
doing more
moans,
each time.
half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone,
What?
paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour.
A full
But when
hour?
At last he began to move about and survey the situation.
That's a long
he
time to
found
just
a
lay there
keypad
crying with
behind
nobody
the
around.
boss's
I'd be
desk.
scared, bruh.
What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future?
Here's what I
Alas,
wonder.
it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random
so devious
that
and
no
random?
man could ever hope to guess it. 2845.
So my question
Statistically,
is,
nearly impossible to guess blindly.
ever? Okay, my question is this, Clan, right? Oh, that's a door. Feels like. My question is, because that opens up. If we just keep doing the same story over and over again and doing what the narrator
Stanley
wants us
just
to
sat
do,
around twiddling
would he
his
get
thumbs.
bored and give us a
Trying
different
to input
ending?
anything on the device was useless, since
I
he
wonder.
could never possibly know that the combination was
But
2845.
but we'll break from the mold right now, and maybe we'll try that again later, because we want to see a different ending, right? We already did see one.
2845.
So we just sit here not doing anything, right? JM Productions, do we put the wrong code in? Do we put in the wrong code? Let's just stand here.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And
Okay.
Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Uh-huh. That's funny. I like that. Okay. Okay. We didn't even do anything, so it just, We can still put numbers in here? Look at that. Man, I'm having so much fun with this game. It's been years since I watched somebody play it, because remember, it came out in 2013. So I remember a couple of things, but not a whole ton of things. And again, there's more content and more endings in this one. So there's so much that is going to be new, right? Oh, this is fun. This is fun. I am really enjoying this. There's nothing we can do if we go here. Oh, it type in 8888 twice. Can we do that now if we go back? Or would we have to wait until the next run through? I can't even see the 8, you know? I feel like that's darker for you guys than it is for me. If there's a way to go back and change the brightness setting, let me know. Because I can't see it. 0? Would be an 8 then. 7? 0? And what's 8? Makes no sense. 9? 8, 8. Huh. Huh.
8.
Whoa. 8. 8. Alright, we'll keep going. We will keep going. Whee! I'm having a real fun time with this game. I hope you guys are too, Clan. It's crazy. This is crazy. Oh, have you tried to go down the elevator and go back up? There is an ending there. No, I haven't actually. I didn't know we could go back up. You know what? Let's try it now. Why not?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up.
Thank you, Super Gaming. Thank you for
Why
joining the
did
stream. Happy to
Stanley
have you
do
here.
that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
What can we see on the way? Because, like, I don't want to go. I'm scared. What awaits us? Interesting. That's a train.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Yeah.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Yeah,
What
keep
a
on
decision
doing
you've
it.
made to come up here and look at the office again. This
Go
has
down and go
fleshed
back
out
up?
the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich
Yeah.
tapestry of
I just wanna see where we go.
uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Let me go. Okay, so we're gonna go down and we're gonna come back up. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna yo-yo this thing until he gets mad.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I don't know. It's a gift.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walks straight ahead
Nope.
through the large door.
I'm
that
scared.
read Mind
Not doing it.
Control Facility.
Go back up.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No.
No.
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Yay.
I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing me too. He might just kill us. He's done it before. Whoa. Ah!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Oh, it was nothing.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Oh. This is great. He's so mad.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait.
I love it.
No, I need more time to process.
He is trying not to like. Yeah, I love the narrator too, JM Productions. He is so mad, guys. I feel like we accomplished something. This is our way to have freedom, at least have a little control and power in the situation, right? He doesn't control us completely. Yeah!
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
This is more annoying to him than the broom
Space in my
closet.
worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
It's funny. Will he ever actually go down there? Listen, I'm just trying to spread this out to have more of a show. I mean, listen, if the fight with Frieza on Namek took, what, like 17 episodes? We can space this out a little bit by going up and down.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Yeah, being so sarcastic at this point.
I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no
Narrator
frame of reference
trying to
even
not
anticipate.
demonetize you.
That's
I appreciate
just
that,
how
narrator.
revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling
This is
that has grown
insane.
stale and repetitive.
It's going slower, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. It might just be because there's more dialogue. Is he gonna say anything?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
Nope.
read Mind Control Facility.
We're gonna go back up. We're gonna go back up. He's gonna say anything? We might be done with this bit. Oh, it just loads us up. Just loads us back up immediately. Doesn't even... No commentary. Oh, now it's really
know
fast. Oh, we're not done with
I
this.
just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
What?
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Hold up.
You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
He changed
But the
something.
Suspense, the agony of waiting,
Now I'm
and
scared.
anticipating, and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Okay.
There we
Alright.
go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know,
Now-
Stanley,
now
it seems
I
like
feel a little
nowadays
nervous.
the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments
Oh,
flung
no.
right in their faces.
We've
from
turned
the
into
very
Ryan
moment the
Johnson.
thing started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
He is
Why
so
aren't we
angry
given
and
time to
sarcastic,
imagine
super gaming.
surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
I'm kind of scared
This
now.
is storytelling.
What's he gonna do
Stanley.
to us?
What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
So slow.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over.
Yeah, who has
Truly,
done
I
that,
mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out
The only
there.
other
You
thing to
see,
visit the same
I want
locations again and
stories
again
that
is the
surprise
Avengers
me,
game.
Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to.
Hmm?
We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's
Why
why
does this-
people like you so much.
this is
Stanley,
either new
because you're not afraid
dialogue
to
or just way
spit
ahead of
in
its
the
time.
face of tradition. You're a role model, you know. People look up to you.
People look up to
which
me?
is why.
Hear
Oh,
that,
I
Con
didn't know when
Clan?
to spring this on you, but well, I've gathered a little press conference for you so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but
There's
I thought
literally
it would
no other
especially mean
humans
a
in this
lot to the
game.
people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
I'd like to
Oh,
know.
good, we're here.
And next time you try trapping yourself in the hall where room 417 is. Oh, I can trap myself? Okay. Whoa! Oh! Hello.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference
I'm
should
shocked.
be just around the corner here somewhere.
Stanley. All eyes on Stanley. That's what we look like? World's healthiest human being, all tricks revealed? How we did it. The pyramids. Live. The guy who went to Mars. Is this the future? Huh. Stage door. An evening with world peace baby. Stanley Parable Stanley. Tonight, live on stage. Stage 2.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Can't go through that one. Storyteller. What does that say? Hold up. The Storyteller. Stanley reveals all in his new book. We wrote a book. World's first sentient machine. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. To stage.
All
Welcome,
right,
Stanley.
Are you ready? I've
Stanley
told them you're going
writer,
to speak a
almost
little
chair,
bit about the nature of surprise
gum
in
table, nut bar.
storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Oh, he
Okay,
is so
it
mad.
looks like they're ready for you.
Congratulations, Stanley.
Go
Remember where you
get 'em.
came from, your coworkers. That's the ending. That's the first ending. I came from the first ending, and now I'm doing things differently. Up again, down again. The Stanley story. Break a leg, champ. Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. That's a super sad ending. That's not... Okay, we're going to get there. Maybe not tonight, but we'll get there. Story. Stanley, me, dad, age 6. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. I love the way you ride the elevator. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, tiger. Break a leg, champ. Your boss. Do I have 2 bosses? I just say the same thing. Alright, let's do this. Apparently the motorcycle outside agrees too. What awaits us? What ending does he have? What? Whoa! Oh! Whoa! They added people to the game! Stanley! 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 Woo! It's me! It's getting loud. Oh. What? Okay. 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 I see you. I see you. Let's go. Say out the speech. Well, that ending has already ended, but I'll try my best to give a speech now. Hear ye, everyone that has come to see the lovable Stanley. Who is I? Such as I have prepared a speech for you to tell you about the wonderful storytelling
co-workers
of
were
which
gone.
I am possible
What could it mean?
of giving to you.
Stanley decided to go to the
I go
meeting
up the
room.
elevator,
Perhaps he had simply
and I
missed
go
a
down
memo.
the elevator. This is because I wanted to do something different, something never done before, something never seen. Repetition. So much so that I broke the game. That is true power. There is true power in annoying somebody so much that they just let you do what you want to do. That is the essence of storytelling and of life and of power. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to my speech. Again, I am Stanley. Now go forth and write your own stories. Well,
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
installation. Something. I'm gonna keep it turned on this time. I think he fainted. That's why it ended. Maybe. I would not be surprised. So somebody said, try putting yourself in the room where 417 is. Where is 417? What time is it? Whoa, the clock's moving. I wonder what happens if I just stare. It's almost 4 o'clock. I mean, it's almost quitting time, right? Like an hour from now? The music is cool. It's just all like... It's not creepy, but it's like, what's gonna happen next, right? Because this is not a scary game. At least it's not supposed to be. But it's supposed to be thought-provoking and intriguing. With, again, a bunch of deep and thoughtful commentary. Oh, thank you. Thank you for clapping at my speech, Super Gaming. I worked very hard in it, and by that I mean I improv'd the entire thing. It's almost 10 on that clock. Oh, I confused the minute in the arm hand. So it's almost 12? It's 11:20. Yeah, the long hand is the minute one. My bad. But it's not moving. Wait, did it move? No, it didn't. I wonder if there's an ending if you just stand there and... Oh, this is the room. Trap yourself in it, and we can do that? Okay.
Oh, and
What next?
I guess this is where Stanley felt he needed to be right now, in this little hallway. Here, with no distractions, to study room 417.
Well, if you
Not
let
to
me in,
actually
there's a ladder. I
enter
could
it.
climb
No,
up
no,
there.
No, that would be far too forward. Stanley wanted to know it from the outside.
Let me in!
To see it not just with his eyes, but with his heart. He would know room 417 as no man or woman had ever known an office before.
Yeah.
That ladder over there. Oh, and that little picture of a horizon or something. It's all just a never-ending parade of joy.
I didn't
for
skip
Stanley.
that. I think he got tired and stopped speaking mid-sentence. I mean, why don't you let me in? Huh. Well, you can't block this room off. I hate Mondays. Mondays are fun if you don't have to work. What's that say? Office nut? Or coffee nut? Coffee nut. That makes a lot more sense. That says coffee nut. Nothing else? Alright.
Ah, no, apparently not.
No, apparently not. Surname access? We might need that later, I feel like. That's not on this time, so we can't press it. But once we press all 5 of them, it lets us do something. I want to go back. I want to see what happens if I go back. I know it won't let me back into my office, but if I just walk back this way, I wonder if he says anything. By the way, why do
Stanley
I
went
get a
around
room?
touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story.
So
in
why
any
do
way.
these guys, like, stay? Right? Why do they stay? Oh, maybe I have to turn that off for them to turn on. They don't get their own room, but I do. It's interesting. Let's see if that activated this one. It didn't. Okay. Let's also turn off. Oh, it's just a different one. Yay, look at that. Okay. I don't think it's moved. Okay. Let me in the room 417. Then I go. Then I don't. Okay, there's nothing else there. 416 won't let me in. So we'll keep going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
Let me
the door on
climb.
his left.
We're not at the right door choice just yet. There's a lot more to explore this way. I feel like. So much more we can do.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Is there anything we
Feeling
can
a
do in
wave of
here?
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
We're broke Wednesdays? Oh. That's not fun. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Refleet. That's a P. Repeat. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. What? Okay. Not cost efficient. Standardized graphs 40x wide is not you pay for the program once. Push for funding for R&D of new copy machine. Papers are too synergized. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire a paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of... And apparently get Chris out of the broom closet. Ongoing. That's funny. My mind is racing with possibilities. I love this game. Bi-quarterly post-review review. Teenagers, size of demographics, space between the teenagers, a lot of percent. Throw something in the ideas bin. No more bin / trash cans. Naming of the idea. Spin. Thinking. Idea spin. Not sure what that says. We need hopeless, mopeless, something less reviews. 402 plus 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule, but I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographics. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net, some sort of child trap? What? Everyone is unique. You most of all. What do people want? The stock market is somewhere here. Colored in segment. Stripes requires more secondary research. What is hot? Target demographics. Teenagers. Telephone directory. Profits, question mark. What do people want? Things. Let's say happiness. Violet James, you are fired. Happy feelings. Money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Business and Letters Company. Facts. Okay. That's already shuffled through. Monetize, free to play. That hurts. 'Cause that happened. Oh boy. Let me in! That's gonna stay like that forever. We could go down.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do you guys think it's time to go down? No, there's still the escape. There's still more we can do on this one. So we can tackle this and do every little thing that we can in every single, like, path. Or we can just go off the rails and do whatever we want for a while. But I kind of want to keep experimenting. Like, I feel like there's more we can do here. Okay, that didn't change again. Interesting. Now type in 2845 before the narrator says the code. Okay, well, considering he's lengthening it every time I step in here, it might not be too much of a challenge.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
I mean, he's right about that.
He relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Well. How you doing? You been here before?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, Whoa! I'm gonna do a thing. Okay? I'm just curious as to if it's gonna take me down the same storyline or not, but I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna do the go back up thing again. It's gonna be fun.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Going back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator.
So I think this is the same thing. So we'll just go back down and we'll try the escape thing.
When he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office.
Because I felt like it.
Great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I'm not even gonna leave the elevator. I'm just gonna go straight back down just to mess with them. All right, let's go. Oh, we have to go back before it lets us. Okay, cool. Okay. I wish we could leave and go all the way back to our office now, but it won't let us do that.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Big
exactly
office.
the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
But it's dark now.
What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling.
Alright, this is the same thing.
An incisive rapid fire.
He won't let me do it early, though. That's
one
funny.
After the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative.
Uncompromising.
Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Alright, sassy pants. We'll go back down.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, How does he keep coming up with all of this?
Well, you wouldn't let me, like, actually do nothing, so you know.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor.
Stanley walked straight ahead
Okay.
through the large door that
We
read
have a
Mind
choice to
Control
make.
Facility.
I want to go down the escape route because I don't think there's anything different we can do in this story. But after messing with a couple of things, what would happen if we just completed the story again? That's what I wonder. So maybe let's do that. Just complete the story again, and then we're gonna try the escape route, right? Because I'm curious if anything will change if I just do the story again, or if there's anything else in this path I can change.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I do. I already know what happens. But again, I'm curious as to, like, what else is gonna happen, right? Can I go back? I know I can't open that door, but, like, maybe. What does that even say? Is that ones and zeros? It's a bunch of numbers. This is a code. Is this a cipher or something? All right. Any of you in Klan that's got the smarticle particles, let's get over here. I'll get as close as I can, and then you can, like, take a screenshot or something and see what type of code that might be. All right. Go ahead and take that screenshot. Bam. All right. Ah!
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome. You see,
I didn't know I could do
when the Stanley
that.
Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So
That's
here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending.
Well, we got a new ending.
Enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content?
I didn't even know I could
Always
do
more
that.
Content, more content, more.
I mean, we were
I'm here to
patient.
give it to you.
11
I'm
years.
here to make it seem like we
No, 9
really
years.
covered
Sorry.
every nook and cranny of the game.
That'd be
with
2024.
secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music
What?
just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game.
All right, listen up,
it's
Klan
a
Clan.
secret that's just for you.
And all my
That's
followers.
How special you are. We call this track "Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done."
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
All right.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job. you
All
did
right,
it.
now they're
Good
trying to
job,
annoy
you
us on
did it.
purpose, guys. Interesting. That is awesome. So we always start off at 11:20 a.m. That has to be a.m. There's no way I'm in an office working at night.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself.
Really?
This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
The end is never the end. 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 It's different now. So it's on a different computer each time. The end is never the end. Okay. That's all different. I need to go back and see if it's on a different computer.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It's not what I'm looking for. I'm actually going to turn all of these off. Sorry, 9:55. It's 10:55. It's 9:55. I'm confused. That says... Wait a second. That makes no sense. Okay, that has to be the little one. It's 4 o'clock. Because that is not what the clock hands would look like if it was 12:20. Because that would be almost halfway between the 12 and the 1. So I think the proportions on the clock are a little off. But we didn't want to be alone. That's not what we wanted. Can't climb out of here. There is one where you can climb out the window. But that might be after you activate the 5 things. I don't know. So we turned all these off. And we can't activate. There's no space to activate another one. Let's do this again and see if there's more commentary. Because I'm curious.
Oh, and I guess this is where Stanley felt he needed to be.
I think it's
right
just going to be
now,
the same
in
this
little
time.
Hallway. Here,
The hour
with
hand
no
is the straw hand, the fast moving one is the second, the large hand is the minute hand.
Not to
Yeah.
actually enter it.
Yeah,
No,
I know
no,
that
no.
on clocks,
That
but
would
it
be
just
far
looks
too
like
forward.
the
Stanley
proportions
wanted
are a
to
little
know
bit
it from
off
the
on these
outside,
clocks for some
to see
reason.
it not just with his eyes, but with his heart.
See,
He
with
would
his heart.
know room 417 as no man or woman had ever known an office before.
Look at it. Why are
That
there so
ladder
many
over there.
filing
Oh,
cabinets?
and that little picture of a horizon or something. It's all just a never-ending parade of joy for Stanley.
Is. That's where I get all of my joy. Alright, let's keep going.
Ah, no, apparently not. When Stanley
All right.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
Yep.
on his left.
We'll go that way. And we're just going to breeze through this faster now. Because I'm going to go and just like literally
Yet
do
there
the
was
whole
not a
story
single person
again.
here either.
And see if it changes
Feeling a
anything if I
wave
do it
of
again.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to do this faster than he can.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah,
Oh.
blah, blah. Dark secrets, the
What?
keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons.
It is
hey,
different.
Look, it's a new passageway.
The third one is
Kill
on the boss's
surprise.
secretary desk. Oh, cool. Thank you. We're going to have to come back up here anyway for the escape one. But he's already getting tired of doing it again. Because we've been here so many times. You know, we haven't actually completed the game right twice. We've only done it once. So I'm going to complete it again in the same way and see if like that changes anything. Man, this is a really fun game to play like live with you guys.
Stanley
I gotta
walked straight
say.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yep. We got it. This time we won't fall off.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Telly.
What horrible
Vision,
secret
vision.
did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I don't know,
Did
but
he
it's
have
fun.
The strength to find out.
I do. I, Stanley, will find out what is going on in this accursed place and bring an end to it.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
Huh.
revealed. Each
Why do I
bore the
feel like that
number
wasn't
of an
there the
employee
first
in
time?
the building.
Maybe it was, I just
Stanley's
didn't notice.
co-workers.
That, you know, that
The
blue
lives
screen
of so
with the
many
circle with the line
individuals
through it.
reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally
Look at that. That
monitored
one's
in
not
this
working.
place
You see
where
that?
freedom meant
Employee
nothing.
528. Was that an interrogation room? Hold up. That's odd. That's real odd. But you see it right there? I can't zoom in or nothing, obviously, but you know. Interesting. How many employees are there? Some of these screens are messed up. They're like 500 employees or something? I don't know.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe.
They
It
were
couldn't be
fired.
true. Had
If they're
Stanley
mind
really
controlled,
been
how
under
would they do
someone's
anything that got
control
them
all this
fired?
time? Was this the only reason he was happy with
Huh.
his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
Somebody pressed the
to
wrong button
accept it
accidentally?
blindly?
Or they had to keep up appearances?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Yes.
Never. It was unthinkable.
I don't care
Wasn't
what you
it?
think.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, even for those of us that feel like we have
Here was the
freedom, we're
proof.
blind to a
The
lot of
heart
things
the
about the
operation.
world.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
All right,
And as
we're
the
gonna keep
cold
going.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this
What does this all
machinery would
say?
never again exert its terrible
Wait,
power
input,
over another human life.
function.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
All right. Oh. Whew. Wonder if we get an achievement for doing the same ending twice. At least the good ending, or the ending we're supposed to do, right?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
Was it over? Yes.
So
He
it
had
looks like
won.
it'd just give us the
He
same
had
one.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
You got scared?
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Yeah, there's a
Where
lot of
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this
Of course you
strange
can't go.
building hold?
Can't
But
go
as
backwards
sunlight
anymore.
streamed into the chamber,
Can't go backwards?
He realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Look at it.
No longer would anyone
Slowly
tell
opening.
him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was
Wow.
all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I wish I was able to like explore
Stanley
more
felt the cool breeze upon
out
his skin,
here.
the feeling of liberation,
Wow.
the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Happy? Just for you to suck them back in and have to do the story again and again and again and again and again. You're a puppet on a string. Alright, so that didn't actually change anything. So, we're gonna go and try to do the escape thing next time. That is what we're gonna do. And I'm excited to see where that goes, because it will be radically different than what we've seen. Probably. But it is time for our regularly scheduled break, Clan. So go get a drink, go use the bathroom, go get some popcorn, whatever you want to do while you're watching this, and we will be back in a couple of minutes. Go somewhere for the break, get what you need, but come back. I'm not gonna be like, don't go anywhere, because like y'all probably need to use the bathroom. That's where I'm going, hint hint. But we'll be back in a couple minutes, so enjoy this, and I'm going to set up some music. Alright, be right back, Clan. Hey guys. We are back. Thank you for let me do a little bit of a break. We're back here because I want to show you. Where is it? Boom! Diet soda. And today we have the wonderful, lovely Diet Mountain Dew. Super Gaming says, hey, we are back and ready to keep on rolling with this game and find the different endings. I think I want to go for the escape ending now. So, we're going to open this diet soda now, get myself a sip. Sorry, that took a minute. You know, I used the bathroom, then had to fight off a ninja, ate a marshmallow, and now I'm here, you know, like I usually do, you know, as I do. Go to the bathroom, fight a ninja, you know, it is what it is. Delicious. All right, let's get back to it. Resume the game. This has been great so far, but now let's escape. I'm ready to escape. I'm ready to escape.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
we still
co-workers.
have left to do. And I know we can fly together. Yeah. I know this game is so clever.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
yeah.
he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, we did. I don't know why I start randomly singing, but I do that sometimes. If you're one of the OGs, you know that, Clan. You know that.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I mean,
Feeling
I'm a
wave
single
of
person.
Disbelief, Stanley decided
Still
to
looking
go
for my
up to
Mrs.
his
Khan.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming
Alright,
to a
let's go.
staircase, Stanley walked
We can
upstairs
still
to
go
his boss's
downstairs.
office.
Let me open it. You guys hear that? Again, I keep forgetting it opens that way. I've got the feeling money is for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Why this boss all about stealing money? Is that a commentary on, like, the greed of, like, people that are rich or whatever? If I go back downstairs, what does that do? Anything? Anything at all? I can't open that. Alright, we'll just go back up and try to escape. Cause I want to escape with you. That's weird. And it's right here, so let's get that. We'll go around. Whoa, y'all see the way the lights just went a-shlam? There we go. We're almost there. Whoa, huh? It let us open this time. What? Okay. I didn't plan to explore this, but yeah, let's do it. Business strategy. Oh no. No, the panda! Don't you dare hurt that panda! No! Anyway. Interesting. I'm the most expensive boss. We tried to open this before. Remember, Clan? I wouldn't let us. Now it will. Oh, I guess they can show Time magazine, but not the real Time. Indoors monthly. Interesting. Graphs. Of course you love graphs. Huh. This is going completely off kilter. Can we go up? Interesting. This is new. This was from the trailer. This is new content. You guys wanna dance? You wanna dance? Dance a little bit. Hey. Is this gonna stop? What? It didn't... We're still in the same room. Does this just keep going? Until, like, you leave? No? No what? It's a real elevator? Huh. Is it an elevator to different dimensions or something? Because that was the same room we left from. Do I have to just keep waiting? So I'm guessing Super Gaming, you've played the Deluxe Edition already? Or maybe you're looking stuff up. I appreciate the assistance. But I don't want major spoilers, which I appreciate you guys like not doing that. If you listen closely, the narrator hums along with the music. He does, I can hear him kind of like whisper singing. It just stands still and makes music with elevator sound effects. What? We're not actually moving anywhere? That's insane. Even if I press down instead of up? Well, I mean, I guess it's too late to do that now. So I guess we'll keep going then. Interesting. Interesting. Wait.
Here's the door, just go.
What? Oh my goodness. He's like, you know what? Why, we're just gonna keep going, you know? Okay. This elevator moves. Because it's the creepy elevator. Yeah, so I think we've done everything that we can do. Unless there's some kind of way to win if we press on the
Stanley
control
walked straight
machine.
ahead through the
But
large
I
door
wanna
that read,
do
Mind
this one.
Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Thanks for that. Can I go back? I can. But I shouldn't. No, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We'll face our death with dignity. Alright, let's go.
The door behind
The old
him
Stanley
was
Parable
not
is
shut.
nostalgia.
Stanley
It
still
is.
had every opportunity to turn around and
It's
get
great.
back on track.
But I'll be excited to see the new stuff.
At this
There's
point,
one ending that
Stanley
you
was
have to
making a
play
conscious,
and do
concerted
like a little
effort to
mini
walk
game for 4
forward
hours.
and willingly
That won't be
confront
on
his
stream.
death.
If I do show it, I'll like play for like 3 hours and like 50 minutes before stream starts and just finish it off or something. If I have the time to do that before stream, but what? Whoa! Oh, I'm not dead.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
No!
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Ah,
He
it won't
doesn't
even let me
know
jump.
the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
No!
So he resigned.
That was rude,
and
narrator.
willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Okay.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Different. Okay. Okay. It's a different narrator. That's...
And yet it would
Huh.
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as
Whoa.
ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Can I go back? Interesting. Yeah, geez, Super Gaming, were you surprised with this ending too?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
Stop it.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Alright, existential crisis happening now. Nature paintings. I get it. That's a different voice. I don't remember if that was in the original game. I feel like this ending was in the original game. But a new narrator? I don't know. The Office? Well, where's the stuff from Parks and Rec? But just button sounds. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Making music. What is this? Office computers? Okay, so we can read this closely. Installing Chart Pro, of course. Solitaire. This man was playing solitaire. Employee database. He thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. Which way do I go? This is a museum. Based on the work of the 2013 Stanley Parable team, additional level design, animation. Oh, this is the credits. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's right there. I'm so stupid. Developed by Crows. I want to go this way. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Huh. 437 to 436. So if I go the office, what if I go this way? I don't think there's stairs there. This is literally a museum like dedicated to stuff in the game. This is really cool. I'm happy that I did this. So we did escape. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. That one looks like an insane asylum. That's kind of crazy. The one on the right. There are stairs up here. If I go this way, it's a different part of the office clock. It has a different time on it. Would you look at that? See, which one is the smaller hand? I'm pretty sure that says it's 11:25. It's a museum. Yeah. We're in a museum, Charlie. We escaped to the museum. The lounge. Underground, an early version underground portion of the game. Oh, the escape looked a lot less creepy in that version.
Let's see.
Narration outtakes.
Stanley walked through the green door.
Kevin Briding, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Oh, let's listen.
Stanley stood on the snow.
On the snow? That's insane. This is insane.
Stanley pushed the orange lever.
Huh. That's cool. Alright. We'll go back around or go back upstairs. I'm pretty sure both of those sets of stairs take us to the same place. Maybe. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. It's a lot more beautiful in the full game. Countdown desk. For a time, the elevator monitor room could go up or down with freedom above and count down below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down and placed the two endings together instead. Oh, for the freedom ending. This is a freedom ending as it existed in beta. Yeah, freedom. Into the forest. Stanley Parable. Huh.
Oh, look
Not
at
yet.
these two.
Not yet.
How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one
Monitor elevator.
another.
Top level of the monitor could go up or
How
down
they
with freedom above,
both
counter
wish
below.
to be free.
Oh, so when you go there and you have to press up, right? And then it takes you to the other room. Yeah, countdown room, an early version of countdown room. That makes sense. Okay, that's what they mean. That's cool. Zending. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Kinda looks like Portal, not gonna lie. The game is now paused. Huh. Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This rumor since the 4th version of Ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Huh. Can I click on anything? Can I crouch and click? Crouch and click! Crouch and click! The game is now paused. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Fortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Huh. I wonder if we can do that. Maybe it's trying to tell us that. This is giving us insight. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player pulled a lever and the narrator will describe what color they had pulled. Oh, we heard that. Stanley pulled the orange lever. This is the ending I'm talking about. That takes 4 hours to do. Trailers. We ran 4. That's the one you saw. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. So the first one, released in May 2012, features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator forwarding viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. That's funny. This is so cool. Like, man, this is awesome. It's like, you know, a testament to the old game, and I guess like a lot of the new stuff isn't necessarily there. Wait, what? Y'all saw that, right? Okay. I'm gonna catch you. Ah! Okay. And then don't want to go that way just yet. Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. Interesting. So yeah, this is the other way. So if we would have... The lounge. An early version of the lounge. Did we see this already? I don't think we did. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Wow. Yeah, the cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. So we can do that. Cargo lift, the second version, is functionally the same as what's in the final game. We wanted it to look more like a place where the cargo is actually stored. Before we go much further into this, I want to go back down the stairs just to make sure that there's not a lot. What? Look at that. Just money, money. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement and the game's delay. That's funny. Yep, so that's the right way. So we can go explore some more of this, because I am liking this. This is so cool. Warzone? That looks like Tron. And that's barbed wire. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. So this is awesome. It's a commentary on games and freedom of choice in gaming in general, but it's not making fun of it. It's a celebration of it and just an interesting commentary to make you think. But this is awesome because it makes to see that it's not like the people are doing satire for the sake of like fighting against gaming as a concept. It's just, this is a genre we all like. Let's think about it a little bit, right? That's the mentality of this game. That's probably why I like it so much, because it's not like, oh, gaming is bad and you're lazy and go outside. Like, no, like you should be active and be healthy, you know, go outside and play. I do that, you know, I work out and stuff, but also like play games. They're fun if that's your thing. Alien Base, awesome. That's my TED Talk for the day. Maybe there'll be more, we'll see. It's a pretty short one, actually. Okay. Oh! Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions, which we had initially planned to use these further promotional materials. We never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Huh. Well, the thing I want to know is, for instance, on the scale of how surreal will this game be? Were you born with a voice? Did you born with a magician to receive it? And finally, the most important question of all, what is Stanley's last name? Huh. Catch you later. What? Okay. That's cool. Alright. Well, now we were over here. And we can keep going this way. And then we'll go around and hit that ending eventually. So we did cargo lift stuff. We can go this way. Oh, this is where we already were. Okay, cool. Interesting. Meeting room. Number 1. Number 2, 2 doors to maintenance. 1 option, 1 door to maintenance in the lounge. Original back on track option. Event. What about this? Huh. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right since players would have played them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Yeah, sometimes the simplest version is the best version. So I think this is every. Which one of these is the first one? Huh. The simplest. So it's probably either 1 or 2. Oh yeah, okay, I think it's 1. So that's how that's gonna work. So it kind of spoiled some stuff for us a little bit, but again, all this is like first game stuff. It's not the original game stuff. It's not Ultra Deluxe stuff, which is fine. Okay, we already looked at those. Did we look at this? We haven't. Whoa! You guys heard the music pick up, right? Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. Huh. Oh, it says from left to right. Hold up. Right? Yep. First version. Second version. Third version. Wow, there's a lot more in here than you think. I'm gonna have to look at that next time we go in there. Super Gaming says, ooh, yeah. Why are there so many filing cabinets? That's a problem. There's no need. There's some under the desk too. There's no need for that many filing cabinets. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this ending, because there's nothing else we can do in here. Ooh. Nothing else? No? Can't press it? Fine. Alright, let's exit. Let's go. Wait, I can just turn it off? What?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
They do. There's no game without
No,
either of them.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Mm-hmm.
But listen to me. You can still save those 2. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
What?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice.
Wait.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Don't let I got so shocked I forgot to put on my shocked expression. Oh no. Alright, let's look at this. Wow, this is his full office. I never looked at all of this. This is a ridiculous amount of cabinets. I rebel against the cabinet authority. Let me in. I'm scared. Alright, let's keep rolling. This. What? What? Look at this. A section of the game's been cut out. There's no longer. It just goes straight
When
here.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There's. The office is gone. I can't click on more computer stuff. Interesting. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do the quit ending. That is. Like, I'm not tripping, y'all.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
He is just
Feeling
getting
a wave
tired
of
of it, so he's
disbelief,
just like making it go
Stanley
faster.
decided to go up to his boss's office hoping he might find an answer there.
Yep.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do the escape option again. See, it sounds like somebody's using it. It sounds like the sink is going and stuff, but it's not. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. I don't know, might be a RNG hallway. It's been there. It's been there every time we've done it. But we've done this so many times, like the game remembers, and that's actually interesting, right? Again, this probably doesn't go anywhere. I pressed down. Did I press up or down the first time? I think I pressed up, so I'm gonna press down. I'm gonna press down again. I don't think it's gonna take me anywhere, but I'm just curious if I press the same direction, if it'll do anything different. And I want to drink more soda. I should just do this next time we play this. If I'm up here for like break time, just do this ending again and just like let the hallway music play. All right. Man, this has been a wild ride. It's
Here's
still
the door, just go.
already open. He's getting real tired of this. Us doing the same thing again and again. Interesting. Interesting. The way that they handle this. And just like, okay, we're just going to skip these sections. But the computer thing, we need to be able to hit those again. Because we still have 2 more we need to do, actually.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Nope.
Mind Control Facility.
Going this
Although
way.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I won't. I mean, I might.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
See, this game is exciting and like,
this point,
like
Stanley was
eerie
making a
and like
conscious,
spooky
concerted
and on
effort
the edge
to
of your
walk
seat
forward
without there being
and
any
willingly
actual
confront
action
his
except for
death.
like, you know, falling to our death and stuff. Like, there's no other people. There's no like combat. There's like, it's just all story in the most interesting way. You know what I mean? Well, goodbye. Oh, let's try that again. Well, goodbye. Ouchie. How did I not die?
As the machine whirred
Whoa.
into motion and Stanley was
Oh.
inched closer and closer to
I
his demise,
don't
he reflected
understand
that
why
his
this is
life
a
had
thing.
been of no consequence whatsoever.
Let me leave.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in
LOL.
his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
No
like
great
plucking
loss?
the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this
I want to see if we
violent
can
end
like
to his
have
brief
another
and
ending
shallow life.
to unlock the like female
Stanley.
narrator, because it feels like she is more self-aware than these two are, even though I thought the narrator knew everything.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Wow.
killing him instantly.
Pretty graphic, not gonna lie. Oh. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
That means we live
What
forever, right?
exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Telling a story. Again and again
When
and again.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
Well,
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
but like if you think about it from the perspective of you still choose which endings you want, right? You still have choice. Like only in a world where you have literally infinite possibilities, then in your mind is there ever true choice. But nobody truly has infinite possibilities, right? There's only so many permutations of how your life would go depending on the choices you make.
Look at these two.
So,
How
you know.
they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
Yeah.
How they both wish to be free.
Yeah. That's it? Okay. We're going to do
Can
the
you
thing and
see?
quit.
Can you see how much they need one another?
They do. But we're a
No,
part of that too.
Perhaps not.
We need
Sometimes
one another.
these things cannot be seen.
I can see it.
But listen to me. You can still save those two.
By
You
ending
can
the
stop
game?
the program before they both fail.
But then
Push
what would they
escape
do?
And press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Okay.
Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice.
Okay.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let
Okay. Yep. Do I quit the menu or begin the game again? I'm going to begin the game again. I wonder, will something else different happen? What? Look at this. Look at this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is different. Come on.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yay! Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Look at this. Dog mode. What? Can I click on that? Yay! I am 10% dog, Klan. Okay, can't open that one. This one. What about this one? Get on with that clock. Okay. Okay. That just takes us straight to this room. We need to get back to where
When
those
Stanley
computers
came to
were.
a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, yeah, we're keeping the dog. Man, there's so much you can still do if you enter the door to your left. I wonder if we, like, end it with the dog and do the same, like, normal ending, if
Yet
anything
there
will
was
be
not a
different.
single person here either.
So we'll just
Feeling a wave
speed
of
through this and do
disbelief,
that.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. Actually, I want to do the quit option again, but quit to main menu. Okay, that's the same thing. Quit to main menu instead of quit to or restart the game again. Right, because she didn't say escape and restart. She said escape and quit. Nothing there. That was weird. I'm going to try it with up this time, too. Again, it's probably not going to be anything different, but, you know, gotta try. Up. Boo-boo. Whee! Alright, now we're going to dance like a doggo. Dance like a doggo. Shake your tail. Chase your tail.
Bark, 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 ruff, ruff, ruff. Bark, 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 ruff, ruff, ruff. Bark, 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 ruff, ruff, ruff. Bark, bark, bark.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Bark, bark, bark. Ruff, 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 ruff. Bark, 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 bark. Ruff, 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 ruff. Bark, 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 bark. Ruff, 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 ruff. Bark, 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 bark. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Woof, 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 woof. Alright, I'm done. It's just your friendly neighborhood Nicholas Kahn being super stupid.
Here's the door. Just go.
Okay. I am going. Yeah, I'm going. I'm glad you liked that, Super Gaming. Ooh, man. Alright, yeah, we're definitely playing more of this on stream. I'm having such a good time.
Stanley
So
walked
many
straight
different
ahead through the
endings
large
and
door
stuff.
that read Mind Control
It's so
Facility.
fun.
Although this
All right.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was
escape?
that at the end of this
Escape?
hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, maybe not.
The door behind him was not shut.
Mm-hmm.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Ooh! Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. We're gonna have to wait.
As the machine
That's such a
whirled
great
into
song.
motion,
I love that
Stanley
song
was inched
unironically.
closer
1,000
and closer
Miles
to
by
his
Vanessa
demise.
Carlton.
He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
It was of
Stanley
consequence.
can't see the bigger picture.
Yes, I can.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his
The real
death was of
story?
no
We've already
great
done it,
loss,
though.
like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Oh my goodness, that's
So he
insane!
resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
My life isn't shallow.
Stanley,
I represent dying on my feet instead of living on my knees. I want to see if I can fail.
Farewell, Stanley.
I'm gonna try to
cried
fall
the narrator, as Stanley
my
was
death.
led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Come on, come on, come
In
on.
a single visceral instant,
I'm pushing
Stanley
forward.
was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Nope, okay, it won't let me do it. That's okay.
And yet it
I
would
can't
be just a
see
few
anything.
minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What
I can't
exactly
jump off
did
of
the
anything.
narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Well, am I just in a big room? Wait a second, I didn't even know I could... Whoa! Wait. Where am I? I can't see. I can't see the...
When
What?
every path you can walk has been created
What?
for you
Oh, I
long
still got in here,
advance,
okay.
Death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
Okay.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I mean... You don't gotta be mean like that. I want to go to the right this time. I go to the left a lot. To the left, to the left. Everything you want in a box to the... In the closet. That's my... Yes, if I... Please don't... Keep that mess, that's fine. But could you... At the same... Man... I couldn't keep it going. I started laughing too much.
How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Doggo!
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Mm-hmm.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
But then the
As long as
game's
you move
over,
forward,
and I
you'll
like
be
the
walking
game.
someone else's
So there's something to be
path.
said about
Stop
that.
now and it'll be your only
It's
true
my choice to stay being controlled because I'm having a
Choose
fun
it.
time.
Don't let time choose for you.
Oh, look at that. All right. Whew. I want to play more games like this. Especially ones that have like hidden things
This
to
is
do,
the story
right?
of a man named Stan.
That's fun. Okay, so we didn't get... Aw, no more doggo. That's okay. Good, we're back here, because we need to activate
All of
another
his
computer
co-workers
thing.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
We're gonna
to go
go
to the
down.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
One more.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I can get up on the desk, right? It let me. Yeah, we gotta do that one more time. Which is cool. But we're gonna go down the stairs this time. That's what we're gonna do. Still can't go in here, huh? Look at how many different
Stanley went around touching
endings we've
every
gotten
little thing
in
the office,
everything
but
we've
it didn't
experienced,
make a single difference,
and we
nor
haven't
did it
even
advance the
gotten
story in any way.
to go through the right door. You know what I mean? Think about that. Think about how much is in this game.
When
We have
Stanley
not
came
even
to a
gone
set
through
of
the
two
left
open
door.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we will, because there's still so many different things we can do. I wonder if you can go back from here. I don't think so. Nope. Closed on its own. It's gone. It's gone forever. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Oh,
Stanley
still-
decided to go up to his
still
boss's
up.
office. Coming to a staircase,
this time.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. This is the garage? What's back here? What is this? It's just a cardboard box. What is this? Does that say something? I can barely read that. I actually can't read that. It looks legible, but I can't zoom in enough. There's a little picture though. It's a letter to somebody. Hi Lenny or something. Fire hose.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
I think that's
His
worth it
boss
to
would
make
think
the
he was
risk.
crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single
Let me in.
moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
It doesn't.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began
Neither
to make
does this
other
roof.
strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
What?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Well, that could just be sensors.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
1, 2,
Were they simply
B4?
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself.
What?
This is all too strange. This can't be real.
We might need to
And at
memorize this for
last,
something.
He came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm
1, 2, B4.
dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
1, 2, B4.
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an
5,
answer, an explanation.
50,
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't
3,
going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
553.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing
2,
buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
24.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float
7.
above the ground.
What?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space
se-
on a magical
7.
starfield, and it too appeared. It was
Wait,
so
no.
much fun, and
7.
Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
23.
How was he remaining so
And
lucid?
12.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
3.
One he was amazed
I'm
he
reading the
hadn't asked
cloks.
himself sooner.
1, 2, B4.
Why is
And
there
I'm
a
reading the
voice in my
clocks
head
because we might need
dictating
that to
everything that I'm
input
doing and
somewhere
thinking?
later.
Now the voice was
So we might have to come back
describing
here and look at that
itself being
again, but
considered
it
by
feels
Stanley,
like
who
that
found
might
it
be
particularly
important.
strange.
So I was trying to
I'm
read what the
dreaming
clocks
about
were
a
saying.
voice
Is what I was doing,
describing
super
me,
gaming. If anybody
thinking
wants to
about
put
how
that in
it's
the chat,
describing my thoughts, he thought.
I'll give you one more
And while
time
he
to look
thought
at
it
all 4 of
very
these, and
odd,
then go
I wondered
ahead.
if this voice spoke to all
But we'll
the
keep
people in
going.
their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Yeah.
Stanley
I
is
feel
as
bad
awake
about stuff I
right
do in my
now
dreams. I
as
still have
he's ever been
responsibility.
in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Wait.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
I didn't
How
see the
else would the voice
stars.
explain all that?
This is the same-
voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
What?
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
What?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
That's
I'm
not...
through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
That's not...
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Normal is boring.
I am okay.
But we do need to feel okay. But I'm still here!
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Whoa.
Please, just
Whoa.
someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my
What?
voice? Who am I? Who am
What?
I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on
Whoa.
this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance,
What?
for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
I guess he's dead now.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
This
She
is
had no time
insane.
for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
This
And
is
then she
crazy.
turned and ran.
So everything we were seeing was like fake? Oh boy. It's the last one. What? His heaven is buttons. Okay. I pressed so many buttons that I died. And went to button heaven? What if I turn all of them off? Okay, they don't get turned back on, so I can just... How many? So many! So many buttons! Is there a way out of here? This is literally what brings him the most joy. Just doing this forever. Didn't he have a wife? Man, I would say we haven't even, we've only explored the first half of the game because we've only gone left. But it's not even just, the first half of the game. Wow, says Super Gaming. Yeah, wow, this is insane. What? Hold a sec. We can never turn all the buttons off. They just reset. No, this is not heaven. This is torture! No! That's an interesting ending, anyway. Let me out of here! Alright. Begin the game again. This is an ending. We should get an achievement. Why didn't we get an achievement? I don't think there's a way out of here. Maybe if we quit the main menu, it'll keep it. Alright. Quit the menu. And then begin the game. Let's see how that works.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company.
Oh, that's still there. So we can access that ending whenever we want now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. It's time, Clan, to take the right door. I know, this is a big step for us. What? New... Wait. Wait. This is new content. Well, I mean, if there's at least double the content.
New content? What does that mean? New content.
Not yet. Let's do one right. Let's do one right, okay? One right door, okay?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I know.
Perhaps
Maybe there's
he
another
wanted to stop
closet.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
447. New content. It's nice that it shows us that's where it is. That's cool. There's still a lot of content in this part of the game. So I don't want to do all the new content first and just do all the old content. But like honestly, it's been so long since I've watched this game, and a lot of you guys will be watching me play it for the first time that it doesn't matter. New old content.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It's
it had
content.
really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes. Detour.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's not. We're gonna go off the rails. Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh wow, somebody's designing something. Look at all this cool stuff. Can we go back? Nope. Caution, do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Stop it. Get some help. Well, look at all this. So cool. Do not jump from the cargo lift where there's emotion. Will cause death. Penalty when you shoot a cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Well, hopefully I die and I won't have to pay it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you.
You will
of
respawn
this,
if you
but
go
I
this
really
way.
do
Thank you,
want to help you, to
Crystal
show you
Llamas
something
2011.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Look, let
We
me prove
respawn
it.
and we
Let
see
me
all these
prove
different
that I'm on
endings.
your side. Give me a chance.
Yeah, this has been fun. We have seen so much stuff already. Can't go this way. I didn't want to jump to my death. But I wanted to do like one more ending here. Danger. Danger everywhere. And then like look at some of the new content. Because like the door is pretty obvious to it when we see it. And we didn't unlock it until we went to button heaven. Such a weird thing to say. We went to button heaven. Warning, do not stand on this side of the fence. Oh? Too late. No buckets past this point. What? Can we go? Something? Huh.
Now listen carefully.
Another
this
choice.
is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright, I spent 8 hours straight doing this. LOL. Did you get all the endings in 8 hours? We'll go through the
Thank
red.
God,
We'll give
you
it to
are
him.
willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
You kill me
The
in some
problem
of
is
the
all these choices.
endings.
The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's
Yes.
killing us, Stanley?
All the
I
endings, the original
wanted to
game or
stop.
the deluxe
We
content too?
would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
That's dangerous
And
talk.
I think I have a solution.
Wait a second.
Here, let me show you.
I don't know if I'm willing to do what. We didn't even go all the way in a circle. We didn't even go all the way around the square. Look at this, right? We have to take 3 turns, right? 1 turn, 2 turn. Ultra Deluxe only. Well, this has all the original content of the game. So you'll find all the original endings and then the deluxe content added on. So if you have the deluxe version, are you saying you only got all the new endings or you got all the endings in general? This is weird, but we'll see where we go from here.
What do we want?
I don't know.
What are we looking for?
Another one of these rooms where you can just... Okay.
Here.
Whoa!
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Are we
If
going back to
just stay
button heaven?
Right here,
New
right
and
in
old?
this moment
Awesome.
With this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Huh. Can I keep going? So if we just stay here... I want the dog noises back. He's tired. He wants to just stop. But, like, maybe I don't want to stop. Whoa! Look at this. Look at these colors. Yeah, I'm excited to, like, rediscover all these old endings, which I never played through. I just watched. But also the new stuff, too, will be cool. Look how beautiful this is. That's just going up. Is this going to end up going up, too? Is that going to keep going? That's disappearing. Whoa. 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 JM Productions, Aurora Borealis. That is something I would love to visit in real life. JM Productions. Like, legit. That's one of my travel goals. I want to see Japan, because a lot of the things I love come from Japan. You know, Godzilla, Dragon Ball, katanas. But I also, like, want to see the Aurora Borealis so bad. Like, in person. But look how beautiful this is. Just stop and take a moment to appreciate this Klan, right? It's a Saturday, so hopefully none of y'all really had too much stress on a Saturday unless you had to work, but take that stress from the week, for whatever's going on in your life, even from today, and I want you to ball it up, a little ball, squish it tight, and yeet it over your shoulder. Just yeet! And, you know, don't toss it, don't lightly throw it, don't pitch it, don't even chuck it. Yeet it. Yeet all the stress away and live in this beautiful, wonderful moments of lights and stars and brilliance and just escaping from the problems of the day. We can't run forever. We will have to face things that stress us out, right? We don't want to escape into the digital world so much so we forget to live our real lives. That's not healthy. But just in this moment in time, just feel the music, feel the light, feel the colors, and remember that life in the universe is truly beautiful. Truly. Let all that stress just melt away. Be happy. Be happy. I want to see what happens when this fades away. Oh, it looks like it's starting over. Okay. Alright, and Justin Miller says, at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen, the Aurora Borealis? I'm not streaming from my kitchen. That would be a different kind of stream. Cooking with Nicholas Kahn.
Wait. Where are you going?
What if we go back?
Right. Where were we?
Looking at the beauty. But we can't stay here forever. Life awaits. Which is also a commentary on gaming. What we just talked about. We can enjoy our games, have fun, but we can't stay here forever.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I know. It's okay, narrator. You see, the ebb and flow of life makes it
Stanley,
exciting
let me stay here.
and fun.
Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Wait, you're making us make this choice?
No! Oh, thank God you lived.
Let's do it
You
again.
worried there
No, I'm
for a
kidding.
moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
We're gonna have to do it again.
There. See? This is what you want.
Is it,
this
though?
This is where we can both be happy. We really can.
But we're not
If
doing
we stop
anything.
moving, we just have to stop moving.
I'm gonna finish this soda real quick. You respawn if you keep doing it. Yeah, I just wanted to see what dialogue we get if we come back to the room. That was a good soda. Alright. Let's go back. I feel like we're walking slower. If we probably broke a leg, we're limping along. We're like, we have
Stanley,
to end this.
Go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
We have to continue the game. We can't just stay there forever.
No, what are you doing?
There's
Do
more
you
mysteries
just
to
not
solve.
believe me?
More
What can I
life
say
to
convince
live.
you?
There's more to do and discover. If we just stay in one spot that's safe and nice, our entire lives will never experience adventure and awesomeness. So life is about experience.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Oh.
Can you do that for my God?
That being
Is
said,
this really how much you dislike my game?
this
You'll
is
throw
this
yourself
is
from this
hard.
platform over and over to be rid of it?
No, I want
You
to
were
keep
literally willing to
playing
kill
because
yourself
I
to
love
keep
it.
me from being happy.
I thought
Am
you
I
were
reading the
happy making
situation
stories for
correctly?
us. No, you're not. We're happy because we can keep listening to your voice and being snarky and telling us about the choices we're making and hear the commentary. We want to continue playing the game. It can't just end like this.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
But this is
know
painful to do,
anymore.
guys.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
I do.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I did the happy face for a second. I meant to do the sad one. This hurts. This hurts to do. I really feel like I'm hurting his feelings. Ugh.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
That one hurt. That one really, really hurt. I feel bad too, Super Gaming, but also I think that's a commentary, right? I'm going back, like, we can't stay playing our games forever because we have life we have to deal with, right? There's something fun for us, help us relax, but we can't just stay stuck forever. Even in a game, we have to continue progressing forward like we do in life. Let's go back to Button Heaven, though, because I want something happy for a second. See? Are you happy? He doesn't even talk in this one. You should listen. listen to him and go back to the room. Alright, begin the game again. Until you get to the thing. Yeah, I know that's another ending. I want to look at some of the new content though first, and then we'll try another one of those.
To go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, let's explore this first though.
New content?
You can go left or right.
What does that mean?
Let's go right
New
first.
Content.
Wait, take me back! Take me back! It's funny, all the time we went through the left door, so on content, the first thing I went was to go to the right. Okay.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013.
This reminds
on
me
home
of that
computers.
scene in Thor Ragnarok where like Thor is strapped to the chair and that
Critical
crazy,
and commercial
creepy
success,
Willy
it
Wonka
was
thing and he's
expanded
screaming.
upon in
And he's just in front of Jeff
2022
Goldblum.
With the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
This is super creepy, by the way.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds
Oh.
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh, it just took us, huh, that's where we came from. We just went on a little ride. I remember the fast forward thing where it restarted. Wow, okay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
It is creepy how to restart, but we have to be brave. We have to explore every avenue, but there's nowhere we can go.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or up? Oh, there we go.
There we
All
go.
right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
Yeah, I'm
I've
excited.
Never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it, narrator. I'm excited. Let's do this, guys. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Okay.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if the... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
All right. Oh, you say it's not fun, Crystal? Well, we gotta see it. We gotta see what happens.
All right.
New content, the jump
All right,
circle.
Let's see, it's...
What?
The jump circle?
There's gotta be more to it than this. If this is the only thing that's new, oh, that would be such a joke. And they're like, Stanley Parable 2, maybe. What? I can't. I mean, I know there's more endings somewhere. But, just no spoilers, okay? We want to discover this together. Alright, Clan, let's see what else we got over
Is
here.
that it?
Is it?
Surely that's not all the new content.
No.
There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new
Alright,
content?
cool. I'm excited to
If
see
this
this,
is new
Crystal.
content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new
But
content.
thank you for being here,
And
Crystal. I appreciate
oh, wait.
you.
There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's
Right.
see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Me too. Me too. Come on. Thank you for enjoying the... What?
That's it?
But,
Oh, you've got to be
There's
kidding
no
me.
way,
Easy,
guys.
Stanley. This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
It's been 9
and don't
years.
Get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievement, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley.
No, it's not.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
There's gotta be
it
more.
could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
You did it for me? Okay. No, we're in a different place now. Interesting. Interesting. I hate Mondays. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a new room. And this was the old... It's a... Oh... It's OG. Wait, they put in new content by giving us old content from the original game?
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
You know what? I put you through some real pain earlier. I'm gonna follow you this time. Oh, can I stand up in here? No. Oh. We just sliding through? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm intrigued. To get to the new content, though, I don't want to go through all that process again. It probably won't, though. This game is like, you know what? Let's just skip this other part.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got
Yeah.
me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
What?
I call it the Memory Zone.
Whoa.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Whoa. This is like another museum, kind of.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched?
I remember originally
Back then,
watching it. That
video
was
games
cool.
had integrity. Back then, it all
Guardians
meant
Awards,
something. Oh, the waste.
Stanley Parable. Look at the awards. Wow, look at this nostalgia trip, guys. British Academy of Film and Television Arts. Stanley Parable. They taped over it. That's funny. The original remake. Stanley Parable. Buy on Steam. What everyone's saying. Linguists identify 15,000-year-old ultra-conserved words. The Washington Post. 6 components of a great corporate culture. John Coleman, Harvard Business Review. Good times. Let's begin again. Wow, look at all this. Smile because it happened. A trip down memory lane. $1. Is that the first dollar they received? My first dollar! Demonstration. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. That would break me. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Oh, that's funny. For Game Innovation. British Academy Award. Look at all this. Nominee. The Parable Development Team. Nominee. British Academy Award. Story. Debut game. Game Innovation. March 2014. They got nominated for 3 of those awards in 1 year. New video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Los Angeles Times. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. It does. Wow. There's only one ending you forgot to do. Oh, well, maybe you'll see it Probably not tonight, but maybe next time. In loving memory of little Stanley. Oh, he was a mouse. Aww. Wow, this is... See, this is... I love this because, right, the first thing I said was that I wanted to explore the outside in the original ending, right? The one we're supposed to do. And it's kind of like we're doing that now.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this
Don't read any
stunning
reviews,
triumph of
except this
games
one.
journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. Wow. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
What do you
it's
mean?
just a husk now.
Huh.
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Well, this is new. But this is definitely a commentary on, like, DLC and gaming and stuff these days. Alright? That's what this new content is about. That's the commentary it's making on the current gaming landscape. That's Portal. So it's basically saying that, like, oh, soulless remakes, right? And they're saying this is that, but it's not, because it is giving you more content than you expected. But they're playing like it's not, because it's kind of like the point they're trying to make with this one.
Here's another moving passage,
Ooh.
this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in
Carpet
games,
textures.
and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't
Oh,
need
cool.
anything
It's new
else.
for you?
It
Well, I'm
didn't
glad you're
need
seeing
new
it.
content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Oh, they're saying it didn't need to be remade. It didn't need to get new content. It just needed to be what it was and be beloved and live forever as its original form that it existed. And so we got, like, I bought this, right? And it's like, oh, I'm experiencing all this again, and it's so great. And I was having a great time without even getting to the new content. I wanted to keep going through the endings again and again
These
and
were
again.
simpler times, Stanley.
They're
But I
making a
wouldn't
really
give to
good
go
point.
back to have it all over again.
But, like, also, it is cool to expand games and make new things. But maybe they're saying, let the Stanley Parable be what it was. And we'll make something new for you to enjoy, right? The greatest wealth is memory. This is getting super, super deep as a commentary. Like, good job on them.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
More soda? Steam?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's
Okay,
a
okay.
collection of reviews from Steam.
No,
the online
no.
video game distributor.
No,
I
no.
haven't looked at these in years.
No.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
No, not all of them will be, because some people hate. Honestly.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion.
Ooh.
The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny,
Ugh.
with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
I was super entertained.
Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights
Yeah.
that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
This game's entertaining, and it is, like, funny at times, but not because it's trying to be funny. It's definitely deep, and it's storming. Interesting. Oh, all the bad reviews.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who
Very
prefers
repetitive,
non-linear
boring.
games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
No,
You can
maybe
tell
a
me if
little
I'm
bit.
preaching. Obviously you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it
You gotta try to communicate pretty
maybe
fast,
it
just being the
wasn't.
whole no choice in games thing over and
Yeah.
over again. Maybe
What
first
an
knowledge of
awful
game
memory
species
to
is
have to
fast.
hold on
Neither a
to.
revelation nor
These
very
black
interesting. It is
marks on my
thought-provoking
otherwise
only in the
unimpeachable
first
track
minutes.
record.
Huh.
I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
You didn't.
Perhaps
You didn't let
the
us
Stanley
down.
Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Wow. I gotta say, my headphones are doing pretty good. Like, I feel like that thunder's actually coming from outside. And so sound design is good too. It's a combination of both of those things. Reviews. That has the fragile symbol. Wow. Is this it? Can I go back up? No, that's not a ladder.
What's this one got to say?
Gift is
You
supposed to be a
constantly
parable
have
of
to stop
something,
doing
listening
anything
to that
so the
patronizing
narrator can
voice,
catch
turning on
up with
his
his
phone, concept of stopping
long-winded
anything snare, can catch up
explanations
with
of
song
what's
what's
happening.
happening. So
I wish
skip
there was
button.
a skip button.
Ah.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
No,
Only
be what you
positive
are.
reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
2014?
Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Whoa. What's behind it? I want to see. Is there anything? Wow.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
I
I'll
don't
pop
want
you
to.
What?
What?
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of
looks like
unnecessary
110.
verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise, or maybe a manifesto.
He's doing this on purpose. He's like,
Look,
skip
I'll
it.
outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think.
I wanna listen
Okay,
to it.
So my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
What?
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought?
What?
Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person,
You
and in
have to
fact do
unpack
the very
this.
opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these
Alright, we'll
things
try
at
the skip
once.
button.
That you are both making choices
And
and
not
not making
making
choices, and that they
choices?
are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time.
This
by
is like
virtue of the
Schrodinger's
fact that
cat.
You both are and are not making them.
I love
At
this
first,
though.
I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
circle around and slap the treatise. Well, there, sport.
Huh.
You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
I
And
listened to a
that's
lot
the
of it.
power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption,
Mm-hmm.
it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review,
Hmm.
or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in
Yeah.
the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
Maybe.
Perhaps that would have been the smart thing.
But like, why
Okay,
care
welcome
so
back,
much?
Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Oh.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Whoa.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just...
Okay.
Wait, how do we get out of here?
We have to
Where
press
did
it
the
again.
door go?
Wait.
Wasn't there
Oh,
a door
no.
that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Yeah, there was.
How else
Is it
would
back?
we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one
Oh,
can
no.
enter a room without a door of some sort or a
We're gonna have to
window
skip
or
it
something
again.
like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
No.
I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the...
I think it's the only way to get out of here.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12
What?
hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times.
We have to keep skipping.
And
That's how we
there's
get
no
out of here.
door, Stanley.
I'm sure.
There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
It'll get us out of
I
here.
have no idea how...
It'll get us out of
Oh,
here.
Stanley, you're back. You're back.
What?
Oh my goodness, I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak
Plant's
with.
dead.
And you'd think that
Lights
that's
are off.
just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Huh.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just
Yeah.
talking?
Yeah.
But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't
But
the same at all.
at least I was doing
It
something.
isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button.
I don't wanna
what I'm
press it again.
realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was
Okay.
the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not
Yeah.
the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore.
This
I'll give
game's
it all
going
up.
crazy.
I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground.
Don't do
One
that.
single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because
Okay.
maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
Oh,
Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along?
maybe?
Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time.
What if I just
But
let
if
it
I
run
stop
out?
speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
Huh.
I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When
I don't
you
wanna press
that
this button again.
You're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away.
Oh my
And in
goodness,
those
oh my
moments,
goodness.
the emptiness folds itself outward in between
Press
the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my
This
reality
is intense.
curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real.
Oh.
Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am
Don't kill him,
truly
but keep going
completely
forward in
here.
time.
I am a being. I am someone.
I
am
will
some-
press
I
it.
am being
I know I
listened
have
I am
to,
being
but I
recognized.
feel so
the emptiness
bad.
between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction.
Maybe
I
it'll
feel
last you
as
through
though I
this.
occupy space in
What did I just do to him?
Hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you
Whoa.
ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me
No.
describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed
Does he hate us
opportunities.
now?
I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days.
Oh my
months.
goodness.
I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past.
We have to get out
And
of
when
here.
that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I
Hmm.
can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single
Oh.
instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart.
Collect.
It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed.
I will
by
press it again,
I could
Crystal,
do
but I actually
nothing
kind of
but
like
wallow
what
in
he's
for
saying. I want to
felt
listen to
like
what
an
he's saying.
eternity. For what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me.
So do you
It
not
was
care
unlike
anymore?
anything I had ever known. It was a space
But he's still
without
talking to us
consequence,
constantly.
without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that
Uh-huh.
you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being.
So you won't care if we skip then, right?
I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines,
Oh.
and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It
Interesting.
was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was
How old
my
are you? Know that
experience.
you fast
And
forwarded
then
in time?
This moment passed, and the most unyielding
I don't think Stanley
fear I have
ages.
ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been
Oh, now it's
experiencing
fear?
now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible.
You seem okay.
I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence.
I'm trying to get us out of
I wish
here.
you to feel afraid as I do.
All right, I'm
that perhaps
skipping then.
one day this
No.
sta-
No. Wait. Wait. No. I was trying to free us. Dude, I was trying to get us out of here. Like, I appreciate you, narrator, but when you started talking about wanting us to be afraid and stuff, I was like, oh, you're kind of going crazy. You know, maybe we should skip forward to get us out of here. We can get back to what we do. The clock has been broken. Look at that. Narrator? Narrator? Narrator! Why? What is that?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to
What?
be funny.
He's
It was
back?
meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review.
He
and
is
make
that
all
mad
of their
over a bad
pitiful
review.
demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world.
I'm gonna just let you go. Nothing again? Okay. Like, eventually, the walls will just break down, right? Like, decay, and we can get out of here?
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh,
is
no.
never the end, is
We
never
must
the
be
end,
skipping,
is
like,
never the
10
end, is
like,
never the
decades
end,
now.
Is never the end, is never the end,
Maybe
is
even
never
centuries.
The end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
He doesn't
the
even
end,
notice we're
is
here.
never the end,
He doesn't
is
even
never
care.
the end, is never
We
the
broke him.
end, is never the 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 end.
They're replaying that same audio clip, I'm pretty sure. Unless he literally said this for 20 minutes straight in the recording booth. He has, but I'm gonna go insane too. What? We weren't underground when we walked in here, I'm pretty sure. Which means the entire world, or at least this part of it, is covered in water. And it's gonna break in here one day and we're gonna drown. That's what's gonna happen. If I had to guess. We're gonna end up dying. It's the only way to get us out of here. It's the only way to save us. Because we just respawn. It'll be okay. See, I knew it. It's gonna break and we can get out of here, right? No? That wall's still there? Come on. What? There's gotta be a... Whoa. Something the narrator's gone. Yeah, the erosion's letting us free, but what's it gonna do to the narrator? There's light now. Can we get out? Not yet. Not quite yet. Whoa! Nobody's ever found us all this time. So the narrator's gone. He's gone. Like, I thought if we like did this until we died or something, like it would reset and we would like be free again. Oh, what is this now? Okay. Oh. Okay. There's gotta be a, maybe it will reset because you'll die. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm trying to make happen. Is it? There's stuff covering it again. No. Wait. Can't press the button anymore. What? No. No. What? The entire world, or at least as far as I can see, is just... There was water here. There was a lake or an ocean or something. It's all gone now. There's a sun. Only one sun. I think this is still Earth. Oh man. We're just gonna end up walking till we die. We have to do this to bring back the narrator, to save our friend. Huh. Huh. Listen to the narrator next time, like all the way through. We'll do that next time because that's gonna take a long. We're gonna have to wait in a long time.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
There's still a lot of endings in the original game we haven't done, but since it's like we are at like 8:25. Whoa, new content? Not yet. I want to explore some of the old stuff. The new content is pretty clean. Like if it's all
When
that
Stanley
same
came
quality,
to a set
I
of
will
2
enjoy
open
that.
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
So-
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I knew it.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So I'm gonna see if we go through
Wow.
here,
Yes,
and if we go back to
this
the meeting room, if anything different will
But eager
happen,
to
and
get
then we're
back
gonna
to
take the
business,
conveyor lift
Stanley
and
took
just
the
finish that
first
one.
open door
It'll
on
be
his
like the
left.
last 2 things we'll try.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I can even press this. We won't this time though. We won't this time. Next time though. We're coming close to the end of our journey together today, Clan. I've enjoyed this thoroughly. You can tell because I've played longer than I had planned to. Oh man, this has been so fun.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
Okay.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he
We already
might
know what
find
happens
a
if we
coming
go
to a
down.
staircase.
I don't need that
Stanley
ending
walked
again.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Huh? So they did that whole thing to commentate on like how a lot of the times now games give you DLCs that barely give you any new content or a whole bunch of money. Okay, we've seen that one. But like they're like, okay, after we gave you that commentary, we're gonna give you actual new content, which is cool.
Here's the door, just go.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So I feel like, yeah, there are so many endings, right? And like there might be some that we never unlocked that like, 'cause I don't think the achievements tell you if you unlock all the endings, right? So who knows if MatPat even uncovered all of them originally when I watched it. Now I'm playing it, a lot of them I've forgotten. I don't think there's a lot
Stanley
different
walked
that we
straight
can
ahead
do
through the
here
large
though.
door that read
We've
Mind
already done
Control
everything we can do
Facility.
in Escape. I mean, we really have. We have already fallen down to the bottom.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
Okay.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Okay.
Did he have the strength to find out?
There is more we can do because it's all branching. So when we didn't listen to him, we jumped off on the path, and there was the red door and the blue door. We could have gone through the blue, but we're gonna do. Oh, I gotta press this.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their
Not gonna
true
fall
nature
down there again.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Is there only one
Stanley's
ending
co-workers.
that you win
the
in
lives
there?
of so many individuals reduced to images
I
on the
don't
screen.
know. It might just
And
be a
Stanley,
lost ending.
one
I'm
of
gonna
them,
try to activate the
eternally monitoring
mind
this
control
place
machine again and
where
see if I can
freedom
actually
meant
win it.
nothing.
And then we're gonna go and let the conveyor take us, so we can see
This
something
mind
new.
control facility, it was too horrible.
Because I have
to
a feeling
believe
that we
it
won't be
couldn't
able to win.
true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
All right, let's
no.
go.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
Couldn't
life
accept it.
in someone else's control? Never. It was
We're
unthinkable.
all controlled by other people to
Wasn't
some
it?
extent.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Mayhaps. Mayhaps.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
can't press any of this.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again
On.
exert its... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw
I think
my
Stanley
story
should
off
just
track,
jump
you're
off
going
to
have
see
do
if it's a
much better
dream.
than that.
I don't
I'm
think we
afraid
can
you
jump
don't
off
have
from
nearly
here.
the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent.
Okay.
Stanley
Let's see if we
suddenly
can.
realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode,
Whoa.
eliminating the entire complex. How long
Ah.
until detonation
Yeah.
then?
Nope.
Let's say...
He's making this up. I didn't realize
2
that.
minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
Oh, boy.
You are the star. It's your story
Charge.
now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere
1.
moments until the bomb goes off.
Okay,
but what
executing
precious
button.
moments each one of them is.
Hint
More
1.
time to talk about you, about me. Where we're
Okay, let's try
going,
1 then.
what all this means. I barely know where to start.
I pressed 1.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before
Power.
you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Yeah.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course,
Button
that was
hint
merely in this
provided,
instance
continue.
of the story.
Button hint, activate
Sometimes
button
when
hint.
I tell it, I simply let you
Light
sit there in
blue.
your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and
22.
then dying alone. Other times, I let
Light
the
blue
office sink into the
22.
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events
there
has been
22?
rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of
We have 3
everything
attempts
and
remaining.
take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate
No.
to see it go.
Enable backup power
But
to
I'm
activate.
sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra
10.
time on the clock. Why not?
What is that?
These are
What did I have to
precious
do?
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't
Orange.
grow on trees. Oh
Green.
dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
Green.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
I don't.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer
Red.
that something in this room was capable of turning
Red.
it off? I mean, look at you.
Red.
Running from button to button, screen to screen,
Ah,
clicking on every
no.
little thing in this room. These number
There's
buttons.
more
No,
things we can do
these
in here.
colored ones.
There
Or maybe
is
this
more.
Big red button. Or
Minutes?
this door.
Yeah,
Everything,
1 minute and
anything.
18.
Something here will save me. Why would you think
Button,
that, Stanley?
button hint,
That this
activate
video
button
game
hint,
can be
light blue
beaten?
22.
One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this
Failsafe
place
disabled.
is? But you
No.
really believe there's an answer.
Wait,
How
yellow.
many times will you
green,
replay this bit,
blue,
looking
red.
desperately for a solution? 10,
Yellow, green,
100, 1,000?
blue,
I look
red.
forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me in the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity.
See?
And Stanley
Until you
died
figure it out. You
again.
said there is a chance.
And Stanley died again.
What?
And Stanley died again.
Goodbye, employee 427.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
No.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
We do have a
30
way. There is a
seconds
way to
until a
beat
big boom
this.
and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
Wait,
Or will
22?
you
I have to
go
press it
peacefully?
22 times?
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
There's a way to beat that. There's a way to beat it, and I want to find it, and I don't want to look at guides because I want to try to figure that out. So I think next time we play, we're going to listen to the narrator instead of fast forwarding it forever and just seeing what happens there.
All of
And
his
we're also going to
co-workers
go
were
back
gone.
there and see if we
What
can
could it
beat it.
mean?
Because there's a
Stanley
code.
decided to go to the
There
meeting
is
room.
a way.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Surname, access. Yeah, there is a way. But I'm going to take the right door and do that one last ending for something we haven't seen yet. And we'll do more new content after we figure that stuff out.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
I
doors,
feel like there's
this
a way
was
to
not
beat
the
it.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, I know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Maybe
it.
I want a soda.
The lounge was sublime.
Cold drinks.
A work of art. What was it about this
Blue.
room
Do you want
that
guys want
called
blue?
so deeply
Like
and
purple.
so
That one looks like
personally
Pepsi
to
because like blue
Stanley?
and red.
Its
The green
grace,
one. Oh, yellow
its
might like
subtle
lemonade.
charm. No. Stanley knew it was but eager to get back to business. Stanley
Something
took
darker.
the first open door on his left.
I should have stayed and listened. That's okay.
Stanley
We're gonna
was so
do this
bad at
one last
following
one.
Directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really. I'm
Wait a
not.
second. What's down
I
there?
realize that investing in your
We'll try
trust
that
in
next
someone
time if we
else
can get
be
down there without
difficult.
dying.
But the fact is
Maybe
that
we
the
can
story
escape.
has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for
what is
me.
it?
I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I closed it. No going back. This is, get ready for this ending. I think I remember this one. Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Yeah. Alright. Can we do it? What? Let me pick it up. Let me pick it up. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think. Whoa.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Maybe.
They want to commit their life to you.
Dang.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I don't think I want to know. No, I'm not going.
Sorry, But you're in my story now.
No, 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 no. He's just flexing his control on us.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
No. No, 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 no.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
We haven't. We tried to leave.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
You're saying it's
fantastic discoveries.
It's all
of new
fake?
lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh my.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
That's different.
The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
No.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Yep. Nope.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path. Mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Whoa, that's like us. If we just play one more time.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Because we use the same controls for every adventure.
The more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
And that's what we're doing, just pressing the same buttons over and over again to go through different adventures, different paths. We're using the same controls, the same click.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
By not following the story.
He won't stop. Here,
he says,
watch
I'll free you.
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
No, I'm not going to do it. But then, I'm doing what he wants me to do. If I press it and be defiant, I'm doing my job? No. But there's no way to... What if I just restart the game? I wonder if it would do something different. I might try that next time. But if nothing else is going to happen, I will press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
There's nothing else to do.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing. Yeah, there's nothing we can actually do, unless if we just restarted the game or we quit.
Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules.
Ugh.
I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Whoa.
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Push a button.
And
What? Whoa. Well, that is insane. So we have a lot of things that we can try next time. So many endings still waiting to be discovered, but I will end it this time with Button Heaven. So welcome, Stanley, to Button Heaven. Thank you guys so much for being here with this abnormally long stream, but super enjoyable, super fun. So many different endings. We had a whole lot of the old stuff and one thing of the new stuff, and we'll explore those more, but we'll keep exploring the old stuff too. I had such a great time with this game. I love this game so much, and the Deluxe Edition, even though we've only been through one part of the extra content, is definitely living up to expectations. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. If you like the stream, please like it. I'm not going to tell you to do everything because you'll be like, that's too much. I'm only going to do one thing. So if you do one thing after this stream, if you do one thing, tell all your friends about Nicholas Khan Gaming. To answer your question, Crystal, we stream officially every Friday at 5 p.m. EST. Saturdays we do bonus streams. They're never guaranteed, but I am trying to do a lot more Saturday streams, especially with us doing a Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition as our main streaming game right now. And then we have Let's Plays that come out on the channel, so feel free to check out those. But thank you so much for watching Con Clan, and as always, be as daring as a dinosaur. Peace out.